Pilotwings 64 was released at the same time as Mario 64, but it has had nowhere near the sales figures. Flying games generally don't appeal much to us either, but we still kept an open mind and gave this game a chance. The problem is that the game doesn't give us much of a chance to like it. The graphics are impressive, but you don't buy games for the graphics. From the very beginning, Pilotwings is slow going. No vehicle seems to fly very fast, and the play control is a real nuisance. One tiny movement, just the slightest of a tap, and you move way too far. Sorry guys, but the wind wouldn't have had that much of an effect. You might think we're nuts to say this, but try clearing 3 rings in a row and you'll see what we mean. The play control is way too sensitive, and practice doesn't make perfect. Because you can never tell how close you are to a ring or a landmark, it's difficult to tell at what altitude you need to be. The slippery play control also makes it hard to accurately change your angle and direction at the last minute. The game does have the proper on-screen data to help you fly, so at least that's a plus. The speedometer helps with the landings. The altimeter on the right tells you if you're too close to the ground, just in case your depth perception is weak. The radar circle helps you with turning around, which is difficult to do just by looking at the landscape below you. To make a 180, simply turn the dial on the radar 180 degrees. Your flying ability is not limited to your performance, however. 2 other factors come into play as well: your chosen pilot and aircraft. Each pilot is skilled at some vehicles and poor at others. The instruction booklet lists all the pros and cons for each pilot. The 3 main vehicles are the hard-to-control hang glider, the very cool rocket belt, and the gyrocopter. Each vehicle must be used to accomplish certain tasks, like flying through rings or taking aerial photographs of specific areas. Only after each task is completed at a satisfactory level can you move on. Oftentimes you will complete the task but not very smoothly, in which case you have to try again. This is good for real-life pilots, but not for gamers, because the flying is slow going, repeating tasks becomes exhausting very quickly. Other vehicles are hidden in the game to add variety. For example, touch the star in New York City's Central Park and you'll become a sort of bird. You can even flap your wings. Even with bells and whistles galore, Pilotwings just doesn't cut it. The landscapes are beautiful, but I wouldn't pay $70 to see them.